Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. We are working in the Wanderlust printable mini album template set, and we are working with the large version. Actually, we're working with the large, medium, and the small. This is the newest printable template that I have, and it's a mini album slash traveler's notebook hybrid type template. So it can be a mini album, it could be a traveler's notebook, it could be both. You know, again, it could be one or the other. So there's a large, medium, and small, and they correspond to traveler's notebook sizes. So like the large is like the standard, you know, so on and so forth. All of that information is in the listing, the Etsy listing that I have for these. So if you want to check that out, and the approximate sizes and all of that is also in the description of the Etsy listing. But last video we did this cute little wallet, right? And I was thinking about, we have one more. We don't have to use this one that has the knot on it, but we have one more elastic. And I know this book is getting really chunky, and I wanted to say that I am doing all of these different things in here to show you guys all the different ways things can be done. You do not have to do everything that I'm doing in your album. So you could, like, for example, you could do this wallet and then not do all the other little flips and flaps and things like these. You don't have to do these pockets. You can do this wallet and then do your inserts and go from there. You know, you don't have to do these type of things, or you can do these types of things and not these types of things, or you can do a combination of the both, just like I have. But I just wanted to tell you that you don't have to put all of these things in one album. So I just kind of wanted to give you ideas of different ways to use things and different storage ideas, because you know, the whole point of memory keeping is for it to be easy, you know, and effortlessly be able to create like a cool layout, like in your traveler's notebook insert, where you could just get your pictures and your ephemera and all of that, and then you can just write and paste stuff down, and it all be right there with you. That's kind of the whole point of this template in particular, so that you have ease of access, I guess. So all of your cool stuff is right there with you. All of your stickers, all of your tags, all of your things that you collect when you go like to the movies and stuff like that, all that fun stuff you can keep in here, and then you can take your traveler's notebook out and work in it and then put it back, or don't put it back, either way. But you can, you know, you can have this whole book just as storage for all of your traveler's notebook stuff. See what I'm saying? Or you can just make it a mini album and not have any traveler notebooks stuff going on, and just literally have everything be lots of flips, flaps, pockets, inserts, all of that jazz. So anyway, so just wanted to point that out. You do not have to fill yours full like I have done mine. I have, this is the one that I started making first before I started making this, because I was testing out a few things that I wanted to try. So I haven't done every single thing that I've done in here. But so I figured, you know, when it's all said and done, if I need to move stuff around or take stuff out, I can just remove this insert and put it in here if I want to. So anyway, and I've also done things in here that I haven't done in the other one as well. But there was my practice wallet. What are those? Those are just some paper clips. I had another thing in here. Here, this is what we're gonna make today. This is on pattern paper, but I want to show you guys, I want to show you guys another idea. This is a washi tape holder. So that's what we're going to do today. Also had a quick question for you guys. Oh, I almost broke my glasses. Oh, well, first let me just say, a link for the templates will be in the description box below. A link to the YouTube playlist for the Floral Whimsy, Wanderlust, will be in the description box below. And that paper collection is my new digital paper collection. It looks like this. There's, what is there, 59 images or something in there. So that's the paper collection that we're using to make this mini album traveler's notebook. That will also be in the description box below. You just hit that show more section. I also have a special Amazon storefront list that is just for this album. So I try to keep it updated, where I put everything that I use in my videos during this series in there. So if you wanted to check it out, or if you wanted to get it or whatever, I put a link for that, and I also link like scrapbooking stores and Etsy stores where I get other things from, in case those are the places you like to shop. Plus, I like to support, you know, other stores like other Etsy shops and other scrapbooking stores, not just Amazon. So, what else was I going to say? Oh, I kind of want your guys' opinion. First, let me get the page out. Maybe we can be trimming stuff out while I'm talking. I printed off, this is one of the vintage pages that all the templates come with. They're just sized to fit whatever size you're working in. So this is the large, and I think somebody called this a paper spool, but it's something that like lace comes on, you know, wrapped around or whatever. So I printed that. This is on 110-pound cardstock, and then on the back side, I printed from my Shades of Color digital paper collection. I printed the purple, the number 17 purple. This is also available in my Etsy shop. So I printed that on one side and I printed that on the other. So that's the only thing we're going to need to print out for this quick little project. You'll also need a laminator and a laminating sheet. And I think we're going to use magnets, and we're going to use a circle punch. This is, I don't know what this is, 3/4. Doesn't really matter, whatever size circle punch you want to use, because we're going to hide our magnets, and a craft knife. So that's the only thing we're going to need and your favorite washi tapes, obviously. So that's the only thing we're going to need for this little project. All right. So my question. Let me get my paper trimmer out, I think. Yep. I'm going to cut these away first. Actually, I'm going to trim them out. Let me scoot this out of the way. I'm going to trim these out. Aren't they cute little paper spools? If that's the right name, that's cool. If it's not, y'all please tell me what the right name is of whatever these little thingies are. So my question, okay, so this album we're using the Floral Whimsy, and then we're going to be making another large album later on down the road using one of the Prima papers, the Misty Rose, and then we're going to be using, for the small album, we're going to be using the Prima Flirty Fleur. I just can't say that. I can't say it without saying it's silly. Anyway, and then the Christmas album, we're using Prima again, the Santa Baby album. So I was wondering, I know Prima's got some new stuff coming out. I looked at it, I don't know how I feel about them at the moment. Plus I don't know if I want to buy a whole new collection. So I was thinking about, for the medium one, I was throwing around the idea of like going into my stash of papers, but make sure that it's actually something you guys can get a hold of. And so I was thinking about doing that. What do you guys think? Let me show you what I was thinking about using. I don't have the paper pad with me at this exact second, but this was the very first traveler's notebook thingy that I put together when I first came up with the idea of doing this template. And I don't know if that paper collection looks familiar to you, but it's a die cut with a view. I think it's the Primrose collection, and I think it's still available at Michael's. So I was thinking about using that collection for the medium size. What do you guys think? Why don't you guys tell me in the comments below? Do you want me to use this collection, or something that you can get like at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's? Or do you want me to look more closely at something that I'm going to have to order online? So why don't you guys just let me know? So leave me a vote. Vote for what you want me to use for the medium size, medium small size album. But this is what I was thinking. You guys let me know. Okay. And I love that paper collection, that Die Cuts with the View paper collection. I was looking to see how much I had of it. I love it so much. I have 3 12 by 12 paper pads of it. And I think, I shouldn't probably say this. I think it's white on the back side. So it's pattern on one side and white on the back side. I think. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. But that's what I'm thinking. Anyways. I just think it might be fun to kind of shop your own stash, you know, to like use what you have and just work with what's in the template. You know what I mean? Like the different little embellishments and things. I think it might be fun. You guys let me know what you think. I might have already chosen by the time this video goes up, but I still would like to know what you think. I've got my laminator plugged in and heating up. You can't see it. It's on the floor actually currently. So I'm going to fold this in half real quick. Okay, so I already did this once. I did like a little sample because I have a couple ideas of what I want to do. Let me get my bone folder. I'm folding this now because I want to round this inner corner here. So I want to round it together. I don't know why. Anyway, so I've got an idea of what I want to do. And when I did it the first time, I just used regular paper. And it was very flimsy and stuff. So I think that using cardstock is going to be better. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut these two out. And I'm not going to cut them out together. Like they're not going to be one piece. I think this is, I'm going to separate these. And then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I got them both cut out, or all three cut out. And then I went ahead and distressed the front and backs of them with the Distress Oxide Walnut Stain. So I'm sitting there trying to debate, because I could cut this in half, but I don't think I'm going to. Alright, so I'm going to lay this here in my... Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. Not ready. Not yet. Okay, does this have a top and a bottom? I don't think it does. Okay, so I want to use a magnet. I'm going to put these aside. I want to use a magnet to keep this closed because it's just going to be inside as an insert right next to this one. So it's going to be in here, right? And I want it to be able to stay closed and open easily. You know, so, you know, you put your favorite washi tape on there and then you can get to it easy. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. But I don't want it to be like alligator mouth open like that all the time either. So I want to kind of hide some magnets in here. So what I was thinking about doing, and that's what the hole punch is for, I need, let's see, what can I use here? On my example, I used, what's it called? I used coffee dyed paper, or my experiment, I used coffee dyed paper, but I don't know, maybe I should use that since that was from the cover, and it's close to the right color, or should I use purple? See, the whole reason I tried to keep them simple, like, you know, put purple on one side, because my favorite color, and leave it like this is because I don't want it to distract from like the washi tape. Like, for example, like one of these from the Misty Rose, if it was wrapped around, it's not as pretty if it's wrapped around a design. Does that make sense? But if it's just on purple, it stands out a little bit more. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's why I kind of left it a little plain. So when we get this done, I'll wrap some of my favorite washies around it so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just use some of this coffee dyed paper. Or what about using notebook paper? Oh, it's actually going to be on the purple. This will make sense in a minute, you guys. I promise. Well, at least I hope it does. I could use that. Not the green part, but the... Oh, I think I'll just use coffee dye paper. Can use the words. over here on this side. Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. And then I'm also going to find a scrap of acetate. This might take me a minute. I've got this really thick acetate, but I'm pretty sure this is not going to cut through that. Pretty sure. I don't even want to attempt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. So not this real thick acetate. I need to find the thinner stuff. Let's see. Okay, here's a piece. This is just from where I was tracing tags or something. So I'm going to cut 2 circles. This is, I think, a 3/4 of an inch circle punch. Uh-oh. Why didn't that cut? Let me try it again. Did I break my circle punch? Oh, come on. Let me find another one. It's possible. I might have broke this stupid thing. Let me find another one. Hang on. Okay, I found an EK tool. So this isn't a 3/4 of an inch. This is a 1 inch, I think. So I found this one. I thought it was a 3/4. It looks small, but I think it's a 1 inch circle. Let's see if this will work. Oh my gosh. Nope. How about, I bet you to work all the same, maybe even cooler, how about we use some vellum. There we go. Oops. We'll just use the vellum. Forget you, acetate. Okay. I wonder if I broke my thing. I'm not even going to attempt it. So let me punch a couple circles out of this. Okay. Bad acetate. Alright. I forgot what I was doing now. What am I doing? Oh. I'm going to ink the edges of this. I wonder, since I picked the vellum this time, I wonder if I should do it behind it. Like that. I think I will. Well, actually, I don't even need that. Let me think this through really quick. I think these will work just fine without that. I know y'all don't have a clue what I'm talking about, but I will show you just shortly. I'm going to just kind of find the center, sort of. It doesn't have to be the exact center. They just need to be across from each other. And I'm just going to mark a little bit there because that's where I want the circle to be. Why did I think I needed that? Watch me when I go to do what I'm going to do and be like, oh, that's why. Well, that's going to drive me nuts. Alright, well, we're just going for it. Okay. I'm just going to grab the art glitter glue, and since this has writing on it, this will actually help me stay straight. Oh, that actually says love right there. Okay, what do I have all over my finger? And I know that because it's my handwriting. I'm actually going to flip it to the back side and just put a tiny amount of glue here on the bottom, just like this. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a pocket that the magnet is going to be able to sit in. Alright, so the same with this. Just going to make sure I've got the glue on the bottom. that. And I'm going to try to line it up as best I can. Not too bad. Did a pretty good job. Couldn't move it anyway if I wanted to without tearing something up. Okay. So now I'm going to put it in my laminator sheet. I don't know. Should I laminate those? Okay. I'm going to stick this in here. I don't know if I got the wrong laminating sheets or if the quality of these are just not quite what I want them to be. I wonder if I did it this way. Maybe that would be better. So I'm thinking about laminating these as well. Oh, I didn't ink the back of that one. Whoopsie. And I also need to grab my laminator and get it up here on the table. Okay. Anyways, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. Oops. And then I'm going to grab up my laminator. Okay. This is the broken one that my husband brought home to me one day. And I was like, I need a laminator. And it's a Scotch TL901. But it works. I just have to hold the button down. So I'm going to load this in here because it's good and hot and ready to go. And we're going to let it go through. I've been having issues again, like I said, with these laminating sheets. I don't know if it's the sheets because it doesn't happen every time. I don't know. So it's just weird. Not having the best luck with them. But this time it did it pretty good. I wonder if it helped me turning that. Okay. Well, it did good that time. Alright. So I think I'm going to get my... Well, no. Those aren't on there straight. I'm going to cut these away. Well, I'm going to try to trim. You don't want to get too close because there's like an air pocket. You don't want to get too close to that. You don't want to open it up. Well, since it's only one... What has gotten in there? Since it's only one layer, I guess it really doesn't matter if it opens up or not. Huh. Anyway, and I'll cut these two off, or out, off camera. Just so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me do that. And then, see that part right there seems to have a bigger air pocket. And trim this side. So is this suspense getting to you guys? Are y'all like, what is she doing? How is she gonna do it? I don't understand. Are y'all doing that? Y'all yelling at me yet? Well, you just hang on. Let me finish trimming this out and then I'll show you. Alright, so I've got them trimmed out. And it doesn't matter if it's perfectly aligned, but I do want to fold this out over and then just around these inside corners together. Like that. And then here's those two little ones. Aren't they adorable? Okay. Now, which way's up? This way. Because there's the love, even though you can't see it. Okay. Now, you guys, don't freak out. Do not panic. I'm going to get my craft knife. And what I'm going to do, let me point with my pencil. I'm going to slice into that air pocket that has been created around this circle, and I'm just going to do it on the top because I'm going to slide the magnet underneath the circle. So I'm going to go very gently, and hopefully I won't go through the whole thing. I mean, you don't even have to put any pressure. If you've got a sharp, oops, I think I got off. I got off a little bit. Dang on it. You don't want to cut the paper. I keep getting off. I can't get over top of it, so therefore, how about we get under here? There we go. Get a bit more out. So I started my slice. Well, that didn't work. I thought that would be better. Okay. All right. Oh, yes. I did a good job. So now we've got this open pocket right here. So that's where the magnet's going to go. So let me do this one. And then I'll show you my prototype. I'll show you what happened to that one. I am hardly doing any pressure. Did I slice? I did. Haha. Perfect. Okay. I can put this away. Let me move these. So here is my prototype that I made to see if it was going to work. And if you can see there, I cut through the entire thing. So I don't know if you can see, my camera doesn't want to focus. See there? So I did it on both the front and the back, but it was a learning curve. So you may want to do the same thing. You may want to do a practice run, maybe not with, you know, a good sheet, maybe just laminate something and then, you know, and put like a circle on there and do like a little practice run. So, but anyway, so there was my first try. And I cut through. This time, I did not cut through. So let me grab my magnets. And I need two. So one of these, I'm just going to put in here. I'm going to shove it in there behind that circle. And I wish I could get it down in there further. What do I have that's not metal that I can shove it down in there? Well, nothing is jumping out at me, so I'm just going to leave it be. So my thought is, and I don't know if I'm going to do this yet, or do this or not, was to seal it. So we'll see. So let me see what side this, well, just like that. So then it needs to, I need to take it off and flip it over and slide it behind that one. I wish, where's my bone folders that are, here's one of those bone folders that come on the scoreboards that I don't like. There we go, that shoved it down in there. Shove that one a little further. Okay, so what's going to happen is it's going to grab. So this is why I wanted to use magnets, because the laminate wants to kind of buckle like that, or pouch. What am I saying? Oh, they came out. So, because they came out, why is that, am I magnetized? Can a person be magnetized? Jeez Louise. I kind of want to know on that side anyways. Can a person be magnetized? Does anybody know the answer to that? Alright, I am going to glue it closed. I like this idea a lot. A lot. And I'm going to glue this closed so that magnet can't come back out. I didn't glue the magnet still, but I am gluing this top still. Oh, look at how far I pushed that magnet. Alright, there we go. There we go. I love it. How good I do. Oh, my circles are right on. They're not right on in the middle, I don't think, but they're right on across from each other. Okay. So, the idea here now is, it's magnetized. Voila. Do I have it right set up? I do. And then, since this kind of poofs up a little bit in the center, naturally, the laminate wants to do that. This knot won't get in the way of anything, so it'll stay shut just like that. So then it looks like that. See? I don't know if you can tell. What is going on with my... You can't see. It's dark. Maybe I just can't see. Can you see how it's kind of buckling up right there? Or bowing out? So the knot doesn't cause that. It just naturally does that because it's laminate. Alright. And so then, these, I thought these could just go somewhere, like if you wanted to share some washi tape or whatever. So I'm going to stick these somewhere else. I could stick it in one of those clear, whoops, I'm trying to open the wrong side. One of those clear pockets. Or I can stick them in here. There we go. Perfect. So that way if I want to share my favorite washi, I've got something to do that with. Alright, or if I want to put it in my traveler's notebook, so for really quick access, I could do that. So let me show you. Let me start with, this is one of my favorite washi tapes. This green one with the butterflies. I need my glasses, I can't see. So what I thought I would do is I would start with this one. And you know, like when you tear off little pieces, you can slap it on here. And that's another reason why I didn't do anything here. Like in my example, my very first one I did a long time ago, I had done like a little label. Well, that's kind of pointless because you're wrapping around it, so you're going to be covering that up anyway. There's the washi tape on the back of this one. This was my first attempt at how am I going to get this to stay shut with magnets. And I just kind of half did it. I didn't really like go on. I just kind of experimented real quick and that doesn't work, nor does it look good. So we don't want to do that. I like this way better. Alright, so I've got this open. I got this going. So now I'm just going to start somewhere. And I'm just going to go up over the edge, all the way down. Whoops. Like that. Back around. You know, you can do this as many times as you want. Like if it's like your most favorite and you use it all the time, well, by all means, you can wrap the whole roll around if you want to. Here's the skinny one. Let me show you the... I gotta figure out where it's at. What I did for Maidacon. Oh, I don't have one with washi on it. I've already showed you once, but I took that thick acetate and made like a, I didn't make a tag, but you can make a tag. See the little hole there? And I wrapped it around this. You can also do the same thing with just acetate and not, you know, do this whole rigmarole. But let me find the end to this. This one's fun because it's skinny. Well, maybe. I might have to give up. There we go. There we go. Right, like this. And you just go right next to it. And you just hold it down on the edges because you don't want it to rip because of those sharp laminate edges. So there's another one. Let me grab some, that one's pretty too. Let me grab some of my other ones. Ooh, wait a minute. These, you guys, I just got these at Michael's right before Maidacon. Let's check them out. This one says it's Scratch and Sniff crafting tape. It's by Recollections. So this one is supposed to be lavender and this one is supposed to be tuberose, whatever that means. Let's check it out, you guys. I forgot about these. This is perfect. Oh, but let me keep that package. Okay. I don't know if it it smells like, it doesn't really smell like lavender, like real lavender, but it certainly has a smell to it. How darling. Let's see. And I like the way this one is positioned to where you can go down the page. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Whoop. And since my digital paper has a lot of purple in it, let's put this one on here. Boy, this actually feels a little different. I guess because it's got the coating of something smelly on it. Is that the right way to say that? Something smelly? So we're just going to put a little bit on there because I've never used it. I don't know if it's any good or not. Can you smell? Do you want to smell? Give it a sniff. Give it a sniff. Give it a sniff. Let me put a strip of this one on there too. Why not? Because we can. I totally had forgotten about these. I forget what I was even looking for while I was even at Michael's that day. I mean, like I didn't have nothing else to do. You know, I was getting ready for Maidacon and I forget. I felt like I was looking for something and ran across these. So there's both of the lavender ones. Too cute. I like these little thingies. That's cute. You know, you could like make like a whole row of them. Alright. See, there's two more. So this one's supposed to smell 2 5-yard rows of scented tape. This one's supposed to smell like tuberose. Well, that's interesting. I don't know how to, it's very perfumey smelling. I don't know how to describe that. But I kind of like it. Let's see if we can get some of this on there. Boy, my journal's gonna smell. I just hope it doesn't, okay, it's a good thing this one's skinnier because I'm almost out of room here. I hope this doesn't affect my allergies. I should have been paying attention because the turn is right there. Well, let's just do one little strip because I wasn't paying any attention to where the end was. So you can also use these extra bits here for extra bits. Like these have words. This says, be yourself, choose happiness, beautiful soul. I like this. What's that say? Rose, colored life. I like that. Beautiful soul. That's cute. Happy sayings. Oops. So anyway, this feels thicker than regular washi tape. I don't know what that means. But let's see what this one looks like. Because these go with the colors of my book that I'm making, so let's check it out. Well, that one's thick. That's interesting. Woo! Now that's strong. I can tell y'all that. And then it is strong. Let's see. Here's one of my washi tape drawers. Does any of these other ones look like they'd be cool for what I'm doing? This is kind of like paper tape. Well, at least that's what it feels like to me. I like this one. See how the Prima one wants to keep coming up. So I'm going to stick this one back here too. Let's go on this edge because this one's thicker. And I just crinkled that edge up, but it doesn't bother me one bit. Let's not go all the way to the top. There's that. What else? Ooh, this is one of my favorites. It doesn't really go with what I got going on. Okay, you kind of get the point. I'm running out of time. My son's going to be home soon from school. I don't like to record when everybody's home. They're just, that one's pretty though. They're just loud, and they don't mean to be. They're trying to be quiet. It's like the quieter they try to be, the louder they get. Does that make sense? Anyway, this is just one of my washi tape drawers, but somebody gave me that one. Oh, is it raining? It sure is. Right. It's so cute. Or I guess they could be moths. I don't know what they are. Butterflies and moths. It's just cute. So anyway, so now we've got a washi tape folder. It's fun. Let me put it back in here. And the little ones, what did I do with those? They're in here. The little ones you can do the exact same thing with. Just wrap washi tape around. Like if you wanted to share some of this butterfly, well, you just wrap it around and around and around. Or you could wrap it this way. Either way, you just wrap it, and it's good to go. So it's just a little fun idea. I like washi. Alright, so then this goes back in here like this. And if you wanted to, you could make several of these. There's one in each one of the sizes, so you can make all 3 sizes if you wanted to. Let me know what you guys think about the scented washi tape, if you have any. And does it give you a headache or anything? I feel like it might, but anyway, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. It makes this one look so big next to it, doesn't it? If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and hit this circle right there and then turn the bell notifications on. Here is a link to my Etsy shop if you're interested in the Wanderlust templates or the shades of color or the Floral Whimsy. All of that, hit that link there. And then there should be other videos here on the screen that you might enjoy watching. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.